Alrighty, what is up, y'all? Spencer K here. We are back for episode 32. My goodness, it's moving quick. Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it at all, but it really is moving quick. I know my upload schedule hasn't been the greatest, but uh, it is moving quick nonetheless. Uh, First off, shout out to CurseForge and all the devs over there, man. I was completely. I updated my CurseForge today and immediately basically bricked all of my mod packs. I couldn't load. Wouldn't even try to load it. It basically just crashed CurseForge. I'm like, oh god, I hope it's not on my end. I go over to their Discord. They're like, yep, we are aware. Quick fix. I was like, yep, no problem. Went over to my Adobe Premiere, edited a video, and by the time the video was done rendering, they had a fix out, and I am back on the world. So huge shout out to those guys. They they fixed it quick, and I really do appreciate that because I don't have all that much time to record today or throughout the week. So yeah, CurseForge not working definitely stinks, but they did a good job. But all right, without further ado, let's talk about today's episode. We're going to get into something that I did not talk about last episode. Last episode, I said we're going to build a car, we're going to start on roads, and we're going to build a gas refinery or whatever it's called. All that stuff. Actually, I already did some of this. Gather sand from the sandstorm. I did a little bit of that in between episodes as well yesterday. Uh, I couldn't do it this morning because CurseForge was broken. But once again, they fixed it. We're not going to do that today. I decided we're going to do something a little bit different. I was looking at everything we have to do, and it's just so much. We just have to start tackling stuff. But I realized one of the biggest problems I am facing right now is just the lack of sand. And there's really nowhere to get sand. I went up here to the desert. Well, it's technically a snow desert. Where does it say? Cold desert. Yeah, right there at the bottom. It's very, very small, bottom middle of my screen right here. It says cold desert. But whenever there's a sandstorm, it blows these little sand blocks, almost like snow, into the nearby biomes. You can collect that and then craft it into sand blocks. So that's a way to like farm sand, but it takes so much time and it's just really not feasible for the long term. And then this is the only desert we found, this one and this one right here. And I'm thinking we're going to go up there and maybe level this hill right here and just kind of bring it down to the rest of the desert's level. Because other than that, it's pretty dang flat. Uh, but other than that, that's really it for sand. I don't want to completely demolish these biomes because I would like to build and do stuff with them in the future. But that's not going to get me very far in the world of sand and building roads and stuff. So we need to find a way to get more sand. And I think the answer is going to be to find more sand biomes. And it looks like it could be going further up to the north here. It doesn't really look like it. It looks like it turns into grass, like these may just be beaches. They're even labeled as beaches. But we may be able to find another sand biome that we could use and maybe demolish at some point in time. And then I got to thinking, we explored all these islands, but we didn't rate them. These are all completely unrated. There is a ton of supplies, HBM stuff. There's a village up here. Actually, there's two villages up here that we haven't even touched. So I just figured we turn today into an adventure day. And then, yeah, just check stuff out, see what we can get. Hopefully get some sand to bring it all back. I want to make a storage facility. That's going to be a huge thing for me is being able to like sort out all of my supplies. I want to move out of this building. I want this building to be like a factory, like an HBM nuclear tech mod facility. And then we move our house and all of our extra stuff, our storage, away from here. And then just have this place specifically be like full of factories, I'm thinking. Because we're going to have a ton of factories in this area. Probably mob farms and stuff. We're just going to jam them all right here. And then I want to move somewhere that's a lot prettier. Because right here is really not all that pretty. You look around, I mean, the spruce forest is okay, but it doesn't look that good. I think we can all agree it's not the most visually appealing place ever. Especially when we come back up to here. Oh, I can't zoom out any further. Whoops. I was going to say, when we come back up to here, we found these snow mountains here that are just enormous. They're huge. And so there are very, 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 very pretty places out there that we could end up living and then just use this place as a factory. So that is going to be the goal. Let's go ahead and travel over to there. I think I have everything. I went ahead. I got some Techtopian stuff. You know what? Let's just drop all that off at the Techtopian village because I really don't want it taking up inventory slots. I have 4 empty backpacks. There should be no possible way we run out of storage on this trip, but just in the off chance we do, let's just go to the Kiwi villages. And I noticed I didn't move the Kiwi villages up onto the first page, which is what I wanted to do. So now I did that, and now let's go. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I am recording this episode just before last episode goes live, so last episode, I don't have any name suggestions yet. So if you did suggest any names, I won't be able to read them. I'm just a little bit ahead. But that is okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. We have ourselves, not a nomad, but a villager that is jobless. So there we go. We came here. We helped out the Kiwi village a little bit. I'll hang out just a minute and check for any nomads. And then I'll drop off the stuff and I will be right back. Now, in theory, if I'm not holding any of the jobs, the nomads will spawn. Oh, what a joke. I literally jinxed it. I said, if I'm not holding any of the jobs, a nomad will spawn. I look over, there's a fucking nomad there because I dropped all the jobs off. You got to be kidding me, man. That is ridiculous. Look at that. That's awesome, though. That is great news. There we go. We got 2 new villagers in just this one episode, and we're not even going to be at this village for very long. So that is great news. Wonderful news. Cool. I'm glad I jinxed it. That is a great jinx to have. You got to be shitting me, dude. I was literally waiting here because if a blood moon spawned, I was going to go home. And if a blood moon didn't spawn, I was going to sleep the night away and proceed to go to the other place. But now I guess we're going to be sitting at home here for a while because there's a goddamn blood moon. Great luck. Great luck on my behalf. But you know what? I don't want to sit and do nothing. So let's go over to our blood moon facility here. If we can get in. There. I think that just blew up my entrance. Nope. Alright, the night did not go nearly as smoothly as I would have wanted, but this is all the stuff I got from just that one blood moon. Not a bad haul, but about 9 creepers blew up, so that's less ideal. I'm going to go ahead and toss this stuff, offload the rest, and then we are going to start our adventure. Took me half a day to just clear out the mobs once the blood moon ended. That was ridiculous. We're going to have to do something to change that facility because it's really not that effective anymore, I've come to realize. But without further ado, let's go ahead and go to adventure number 1. And, oh, it's going to put us right at a forest fire for some reason. Okay. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, this isn't right at all. Oh, this isn't right at all. This is not where I thought it was going to take us all the way up here, but it didn't. Okay, well, that's not right. Is there another waypoint further south? Adventure 2 maybe? Oh, okay, so it's adventure number 2. Okay, yeah, I got it. I'm gonna rename this one. We're gonna rename it am I able to? Yeah. Okay. Let's call it. This is subject to change. This is going to help me out for right now. And we're going to rename Adventure 1. Well, I guess you have to be there to rename it, huh? We're going to name this Nuclear Wasteland, okay? All right, let me not talk and do something at the same time because obviously I'm not capable of it. But we renamed the one village Snow Mountain Village, and I'm back here at the base of the Nuclear Wasteland, and I've renamed this one Nuclear Wasteland. So now we can go to Snow Mountain Village. I've burned over 10 levels just trying to figure out what I want to do. And then from here, we're going to start raiding stuff. So we're going to start first with this village. We're just going to do a lap. Obviously, there's a waystone there. That is okay. I went around. I remember I got rid of most of the bushes. So this village should, in theory, be okay. I just want to see if they had a blacksmith or anything. Maybe any library books. You know what? I can't even be bothered with the books right now. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and leave those there. But I did see this blacksmith over here. Let's check that out and see if there's anything in it. Or did I raid it last time? I actually do not know. No, there is a chest. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick all that stuff up. We will take it, and we should be able to boogie. I think that's going to be it for this village. I went and walked straight into a landmine, and I don't have much armor on, so that hurt like hell, but we survived. Okay, we are right here. We're going to follow the coastline, do a little bit better following the coastline to the east. Just make sure we map it all out, and that should lead us to that desert/beach area, and we may, emphasis on the may, find more sand. Now, I am going to go and get some sand. What are these? Boobies. Wow, okay. We found some boobies. There you go. Anyone not looking at their screen is going to be, what? just playing me in the background. They're like, what is he doing? He's fucking finding boobies and shit. What's going on? Now that is interesting. Can I bounce over to there? Because that is a structure. That tree is supposed to spawn in deserts, and you can see for whatever reason it spawned with a buttload of sand, but it doesn't fit in at all. So we're going to mine this. Yep, let's take that down. Oh, I guess because technically it's a structure, not a tree. The tree decapitator doesn't work. And then we are going to mine all the sand just like that. Yeah, this probably wasn't the best tool for the job, but that is okay. And that's going to change this cliff face back into its normal shape, while also giving us over 4 stacks of sand. Holy cow, what a play. What a find. See, that's why we came back here. That's kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for areas of sand we can go ahead and mine that won't absolutely destroy the natural landscape. I just really don't want to destroy the natural landscape. That's kind of my goal here. But we're going to be using our 2 backpacks for sorting. Try to do the best job we can with sorting. I know you guys get annoyed with me the way I sort. Why is my map in the corner nighttime? That's kind of annoying. Am I the only guy that thinks that it's a little annoying? There's a way to fix that. For the life of me, I can't remember. It's not the worst thing in the world right now, so I'll go ahead and leave it. But we're just about, we are where we want to be. We're exploring new terrain here. All the new beaches and stuff. And we're... Whoa, look at those whales. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool seeing all those whales. Alrighty. I'm going to keep using my big map here. For whatever reason, it's just not loading very quickly. But yeah, we're just going to explore the beachfront here. And I don't want to be talking the whole time. So I'm just going to be quiet. And then if... Ebony wood. Okay, that's a new one. I haven't heard of that one before. But yeah, if I find something new or cool, I'll let you guys know. I am going to kill these... crab here. I want their crab meat. Bone meal. What? There we go. That's what I wanted. Wait a minute. Okay, just to kind of show you guys where I am. Oh, my dog's barking at my cat. Now he's meowing. Yeah, this is why I can't record when they're in my room. Little monsters. But I'm home alone, so we're going to have to make do. But no, I was following this beach here, and I just saw these little islands and stuff that look kind of cool. I'm clicking way too fast. And I saw this beautiful forest. It really is a pretty forest. And I just happened to bounce over this ravine here, and I saw like what looked like wood. And I was like, well, okay, I got to go double check. You better not push me, you little asshole. I don't know where that zombie is. Oh, he's down here. Cool. Okay, that answers my question. I saw wood, and I was like, well, it's either going to be a dungeon. There is a dungeon up there, or it's going to be an abandoned mine shaft, and it looks as if it's both. Look at that, yeah. Looks as if it's both. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. We're going to bounce out of here. I'm not going to be exploring any dungeons or mine shafts today, or at least for right now. I just wanted to come here and double check because I saw it. Strongholds. Strongholds are something that we have not found that is definitely on our hit list at some point as well. We have to beat the Ender Dragon. I mean, that's just Minecraft 101. Haven't done it. Not a main goal for me right now. But yeah, I wanted to check. This biome goes on for a ways, and as pretty as it is, we're going to go ahead and bounce back and just kind of explore this biome a little bit more. My main goal is to get to these little deserty beach-looking islands there. So let's go ahead and focus on that. Oh yeah, wow, talk about another pretty biome. That's another one right there. Kind of a mountain, like an autumn, almost permanent fall. It is fall, if I'm not mistaken. Here, let me check. I think I have a seasons clock. Oh, that's another pretty mountain there too. We're just getting a lot of pretty mountains. No, I don't have a seasons clock on me, but yeah, my pets, man, I'm telling you, you guys in previous videos, you thought I was making it up, being like, oh, they're not pains in the butts. They are. You can hear it firsthand in this episode. That's okay. We still love them. Sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. I love them all the time. But yeah, man, this is a really pretty mountain here behind me. I'm kind of still working my way towards those desert beaches, but with how these biomes are looking, I don't have a lot of faith that there will be another desert or an extension to the desert. Looks like it just gets into this biome here. And it's called a mountain foothills, at least where I am. I don't know if up here is going to be the mountain, maybe? At a certain y-axis? No, it's just mountain foothills. Oh, no, it is. It is called mountain. Okay, maybe after a certain y-axis. It's just straight up called mountain. Okay, I have a couple of questions. Question one, there's a lava pit, like right there, but it's just a random lava block. What's going on with this is question number one. Actually, let's grab a bucket even. It was just one lava source, and now it's just going to kind of puddle down. I'm going to see if there's a chest. I'm going to wait for that. Question number two, I was looking at this structure over here. It looks like a dungeon, but it has a bridge. So I wonder if that's like the front door, but since it was water or something, it tried to bridge out, but I don't know. Is there another lava source? Oh, there was. Okay, there's two lava sources. Well, let's just grab another bucket, just in case. So this is a new structure for me. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. This is definitely a new structure. I've never seen this before. It had a whole underground portion too that I've never ever seen. I don't see any chests. It's not giving me any reasons to believe that there would be a chest. I mean, I'll mine all these blocks just to be safe, but yeah, I don't see anything. That's strange. That's a new structure for me. No clue what it does. But now with that said and done, let's bounce over to here. Where am I? Yeah, I'm looking straight at it. Let's bounce over to there and check out that bridge, because that looks new. Oh my goodness, look at that. I was right. It was a staircase, but because it was up on a cliff, it was trying to staircase down, but it couldn't. Oh my goodness. Okay, two things just happened. Two things just happened here. Two things just happened. Nope, back up, back up, back up. Let's decontaminator first off. Two things just happened. My goodness. Okay. What a weird combination. Yep, see that bird just flew in and died too. So this is what I've been preparing for. Oh no, and I don't have the tools I need. Oh no. Oh boy, that's not good at all. Okay, so first off, let's get to a safe place because I want to show you guys what just happened. I know what happened. This took me in my last world about 12 deaths to figure out. You can see it right there. That's what's causing all my issues. So I'm going to zoom in from right here because I'm safe. It's a very small radius. It's actually not radioactive at all. It's just emitting a frequency that essentially melts my brain if I get too close to it. It is a radio. Now, the only way to destroy it is via explosives, in the best explosive method. Well, it's not the only way. In theory, if you could get close to it and mine it, you could do that. But it's just getting close to it without melting your brains pretty freaking hard. So I like to use explosives. Problem being, I don't have any on me. And you like TNT, once again, you have to get close. So I like to use a rocket launcher. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and grab this. We have a waystone we might as well use. We'll just name it radio. Click done. Let's go ahead and sort my inventory just a little bit more. We'll go home. I should have a rocket launcher somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, I want this one right here. That's perfect. I think that's going to be the rifle I want. And then these are what I'm going to want. Let's just take 5 of them. We want the 84 millimeter rockets. I think this is the combination I need. Yeah, 84 millimeter rockets is what this weapon takes. So let's go ahead and sleep the night away. I'm also going to check if I have a seasons clock. Let's just see if we have a seasons clock. We'll throw it in our backpack. Just try to keep all the tools combined. Yeah, here we go. We got one of those. So let's throw a seasons clock into here. I'm going to be able to keep all this in my inventory for right now because I'm going to have to use them whenever I get back there. But cool, now we have the right tools. This is why raiding stuff is so important, and actually getting sidetracked here. Oh, nice, it's full. Cool, this is full. I'm going to leave it for now. It's deactivated while it's full. But cool, yeah, that fish trap has been working. I definitely forgot about that last episode. Let's go over to radio, teleport back to there, and then we should be able to pull this down like so, and there we go. I can reload it. How can I get close without dying here? Maybe it's something like that. Let's see if I can hit it. Money, and that's going to destroy it. Easy peasy. We're just going to go ahead and throw all of this back up in my inventory here and forget about it. But that should be it. What is that? Oh, that's the dungeon. This is a dungeon. Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay, I forgot about that. Cool. So here's some crazy news. If we ever need brick, I'm pretty sure this is solid brick. That is going to be stacks and stacks of brick. We're going to have to come back if we ever need brick. I don't really need it right now, so I don't want to waste my time mining it. But that's the other crazy thing that I was getting at, was just how much brick is here. I was going to run upstairs and just check this chest. I don't think it's going to have anything too fancy. No, it's not. We'll take these enchanting books, though. That's kind of cool. I like the orange and black carpet, too. You know what? That's mine, too, now. Let's just take it. That's kind of a Halloween-y theme, so if we ever decorate for Halloween, we'll have that. But cool. Yeah, a couple of funky things there. I've talked about that radio in previous episodes. If you get too close to it, it'll just melt your brain. I saw it out of the corner of my eye the second I started taking damage, which thankfully I saw it. And if you bounce straight into it, like if you just have an unlucky bounce and you essentially land on it, you're gonna die almost immediately, which really, 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 really sucks. So luckily we got close enough to see it, but not close enough for it to just melt my brain instantly. And it is kind of a radius-based thing. It's a small radius, like I said, but if you get super duper close to it, it's pretty much game over. And then it's a pretty tough rescue mission, I won't lie. And since we've had to sleep the night away, well, actually now we'll spawn back at home, but if I have to sleep the night away again out in the wilderness, then it's going to put me at spawn because I destroyed that bed. So kind of tough. I also didn't mention it, but I grabbed my Geiger counter. Whenever I'm adventuring like this, I need to grab my Geiger counter. Now, wait a minute. Uh-oh. I'm seeing cactus ahead of me, so it looks like the desert may expand in this direction. That's some good news. Let's bounce over to there, see if we can. I hate missing by that much, because if there's a shark or something in the water, which I don't see one, but man, if it gets a hold of me, that might be game over too. Now, once again, it's not a very big desert. Dried sand. Huh. I thought sand was already pretty dry, but what is this? Just some sort of liquid that I probably shouldn't just walk into and I don't know what it is. But yeah, okay. So that's a new biome. Oily sand. Is this something I could mine with a silk touch pickaxe? Let's see. It sure is. It absolutely is. What? Thermal. Okay. There's a landmine right there. I have to walk into it essentially. No, I don't. I can mine it. There we go. That way I don't take a whole lot of damage and I prevent myself from getting scared in the future because I walk into them and scare the hell out of myself every single time. But yeah, the desert expanded a little bit further in this direction. Not a whole lot though, unfortunately. I'm almost thinking I should craft a boat and kind of sail in the ocean a little bit further and see what is out east here. I don't think there's going to be anything to the west here. It kind of looks like the desert goes out, but the continent ends officially, so I don't know if there would be anything at all. But yeah, let's go ahead and bounce in this direction. Before we do that, let's go ahead and raid a couple of structures. I know there's some structures over here, some HBM stuff that we have not raided. I would like to do so, and maybe knock down this one here too. I don't know what this is, but it'll give us some free sand and sandstone and stuff that may come in handy in the future. So let's just go ahead and do that, and I will be back. Alrighty, I've done quite a bit of work here. I filled up this entire backpack with sand and sandstone by mining this hill over here. You can see I've been going to town on it. Doesn't look nearly as pretty. I'm trying to keep it flat like the rest of the desert, though. I'm going to keep it on that level. I think it'll look better like that. That is my goal. But since that backpack is full, I'm going to put it back up there. I just finished mining this downed spaceship. I have not opened the chests. I figured we'd do that together. These downed ships have pretty standard loot. It's usually not too different. I am getting radiation somehow. We got a sandstorm blowing in too. I don't know if that has to do with the sandstorm, if I'm getting radiation some other way. I actually don't know, but let's go ahead and drop it all off in our inventory here. Man, the sandstorm is picking up quick. Let's check this last one. We got 2 nuke grenades and a supply drop requester. Oh, I had another nuclear catapult. Pretty darn cool. Let's go ahead and drop all this stuff off. Wow, yeah, and it is still daytime. I mean, it's getting towards the end of the day, but yeah, look at visibility just absolutely drop. All right, this is not good at all. This is going to throw a wrench in all of my plans here. Where are we? I think we need to bounce over to this village over here and hope that it's not in a sandstorm. I actually don't know if it is or not, but it looks like it would be this direction, so let's bounce towards it. See if we can get out of the sandstorm, especially before night. I can't see a damn thing, though. Oh, man. There's a lava pit ahead of me. I can see it on the mini-map. Let's get out of here. Oh, man, and look at all the tumbleweeds and stuff, too. The sand is piling up. Oh, man, this isn't good at all. We should not be outside in this. Oh, no, is this village in the sandstorm as well? Oh, it sure is. Oh man, it sure is. All right, let's get inside. Get out of that. Wow, this sandstorm is demolishing this biome here. Wow, it's going as far as the spruce forest. Look at that. I mean, what biome is this? It's a steppe region. Oh man, this isn't good at all. Oh wait, does it come in waves? Yeah, it must come in waves because I went inside and then it kind of stopped. But nope, it's coming right back. Seems like it's kind of calming back down now. Okay. Well, let's go down to here. Actually, let's sleep. Can we sleep? Let's go ahead and sleep. And then we'll go down there and check out that building. This building was on my hit list anyway, so it'd be nice to get it done. But yeah, it looks like the desert is going to be off limits just for a little bit. That is unfortunate. I want to mine this building down, to be honest with you. I want to completely demolish it. I wonder if I should do that right now or just come back another day. Well, I accidentally misclicked the ceiling while trying to mine down the lights, so I'm just going to get rid of this whole building real quick, and I'll be back when that's done. Alrighty, it took a minute, but we mined the entire building down, including the foundation. So, yeah, there's that. I see some antennas over in that direction. I think that's going to be our next play. You know what? Actually, there's some stuff behind us, so maybe we'll do that. No, let's check out that antenna first. We can already see it. Let's just bounce over here. Looks like it's another building. Alrighty, I have mostly cleared this building. I got most of the stuff. There may be a couple things left over. But we're going to crack this bad boy open, see what they have. Another nuke grenade, just various supplies, and 2 airstrikes. We got, what is that, carpet bombing and napalm. So that's kind of cool. Just slowly building up our armory. Pretty cool. I can't complain at that at all. And with that, we're going to go straight through this village, and there should be another one of these buildings on the other side. I'm going to check this village for a waystone. I don't think this village had a waystone, if I remember correctly. We found this village, it didn't have a waystone. We were bummed. We had to go find another one. I think that's going to be the case. I'm going to double check. But I left my waystone over by that building, or where the radio was, that radio we destroyed. I left my waystone over there. So if there is a blood moon, I am pretty much out of luck. I am screwed. So we either got to go back and grab that or find another one. And yeah, I am not seeing a waystone here. So that is unfortunate. We're going to bounce right through to this other building, and then we'll figure out that whole waystone situation. The sandstorm wasn't very long, but man, did it dump a lot of sand. Look at that. We could come back through here and collect all of that as well. But you know what? To be honest, we got a lot of sand from that hill, and the hill's not even all the way gone. So it may be worth waiting just a little bit longer. But gosh, yeah, look at all this sand, especially next to this building. Holy cow, look at this. That's insane. That is a lot of sand right there. Easy to enter the building, but there's a quicksand hole right as you enter this building. So that's a little tricky. We'll have to watch out for that. All right, we got this building cleared as well, and here's the steel crate. And nothing too fantastic in this one. We got another airstrike designator, another carpet bombing. I'm never going to complain with that, man. We could have a lot of fun with those in the future. So that's another good find. Already just making sure I sorted everything correctly. And we're going to go ahead and look at our map and see what else there is to find. There is this dungeon. I believe it is a dungeon. I believe this right here is a dungeon. We could check it out and see what is in it. I almost want to tear it down. I'm a little scared too, though, is the problem. I almost want to come back with an elevator. That way I can go up and down. I guess we could go in it now. I don't know. I'm just debating. I really don't want to go in it. I guess we can. We'll just go down and see what it looks like down here. I have never actually raided a desert dungeon. It's going to be extremely similar to the other dungeons, I can only imagine. But, well, what is that room? All right. My interest has been piqued. We'll take a gander. There's nothing there. Is it? Wow. Okay. It's already going to get difficult. Okay, we're going to boogie. Yeah, we are going to boogie. I was kind of curious. Their level 1 layout for the desert dungeons are a little bit different than the ones I'm used to, which is kind of cool. So maybe we'll come back and raid this one at some point, because it definitely looks like it is different. I'm going to torch it up a little bit on the inside. I would love to get an elevator, though, to go up and down with that dungeon in particular. We're going to work our way over to this village here because there's a waystone, and then we will just teleport to the waystone that I left down, because I don't know the exact location of it. But that way I can get it back in case there is a blood moon. And it appears that tonight there is not a blood moon, so we lucked out. But I gotta sleep because the mobs are about to start spawning here. Whoa! Whoa, what the hell is this? It's a Vindicator spawner. Oh, we've been looking for these. We finally found one. Wow, that was so weird. It was just hidden off here in the corner. I haven't seen a spawner like this before. That's a whole nother type of spawner structure. That's a new one to me. What is going on over there? Are those a bunch of nomads or something? I don't know what's going on with that. This is the right village, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah. No. This isn't the right village. Where am I? It looks like an abandoned building here. Have I been here before? I can't remember to save my life. There's nothing of value here. But yeah, we got ourselves a broke down abandoned building. The village, I missed it. It's a little bit north of me. Oops. Now that would explain why I never found that spawner, because it was well outside the village. I'd never really explored outside of the village. Okay, everything's starting to make sense now. I haven't even explored those mountains either. So I think what we're going to do, gosh, I really just want to go up into those mountains and explore, but we're going to go ahead and teleport to the radio. We're going to break it down just in case there's a blood moon. I want to be able to save it. Yeah, Vindicator spawner. That's awesome. That's huge. We've been on the hunt for one of those. That is great. But all right, let's look at where we are now. There is a little bit of unexplored here. And we'll just follow. We'll go ahead and explore that. Whoops, if I can zoom in correctly. I don't know why it zoomed in all the way over there. What the hell is happening? Here we go. We're going to explore this, just get it filled out, and then we're going to follow this coastline here north, and then swoop down and check out these mountains. That's what we'll do, and I will be back when it's done. Oh, we have another one of those weird banner-looking things. That's new. I'm going to mine it again. Oh, no, I'm not, because it's all silverfish. Yeah, I can't be bothered. Never mind. I'm going to leave that one right there. Whoa, we got another one of those weird lava things up top. Now, this one looks familiar. I wonder if I already found this one or not. Honest to God, I can't remember. But yeah, there's another really weird lava-looking thingy. I can't click any chests or anything like that. But yeah, we found another one. Maybe there's supposed to be visibility markers, because I think both of them have been up on hills. So I don't know. Well, what's funny is we have now come full circle. We have now absolutely come full circle. This is the village we were just at. That teleported out of, and then this is also where we started the episode. We followed this coastline, but in the other direction. I'm going to push it further this direction. I want to see where it goes this way, and then I may encircle this snow mountain. I'm kind of curious to see how big this mountain range is going to be. It is magnificent. That is a beautiful biome. I can't believe how pretty that biome is, so I kind of want to explore it. Good news and bad news for you guys. I'm going to go up into this mountain range. I don't want to explore the whole thing, but it looks like I actually have to climb it in order to explore the coastline just because of how steep it is. I mean, look how steep this is. It is a sheer cliff. Oh, whoa, there's something in the hill there too. What's that? Is that another one of those things that give me CDs? I think that's what this is about to be. It is. It looks like a drop pod. And that is 100% what it is. A landing pod, I think. Yeah, capsule. I don't know why it only has music discs. That's weird. Maybe that's something we should do in one of these future episodes, is see if those music discs do anything, or if it's like a clue or an objective or anything. I actually do not know. I'm just kind of spitballing here. But yeah, this mountain range is massive. And I was going to say good news, bad news. I wasn't going to explore the whole thing yet, but we just might. I mean, oh, whoa. Is this another one of those healing ponds? It is. Whoa, it's another healing pond. We don't have any buckets, otherwise I would absolutely engage with that and get some more. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. So this is a Alps foothills. Okay, so we are in so that's got to be the mountain. Okay. So this is another one of those really awesome biomes that heals you, apparently. I'm shocked with that. I really am shocked. Out of all the biomes that have, and there's another one. Yeah, okay, so that's just part of the biome. It's not just like a one-off pond that spawned in. It is actually part of the biome here. Very, very pretty biome, man. I may have to live here. Come make like a ski resort or something. We'll have to see. I mean, we are getting up there. Holy cow, are we high. And it is winter too, so... Oh, what is that? There's a structure sticking out of the mountain here. I mean, this range goes on for a while. Let's see what all we've explored so far. Look at that. Yeah, there is a weird structure. I say we just... What do I want to do? It looks like one of those sewer buildings that we've already found. I will bounce down to here and kind of dig in and see if that is what this is. Is it a sewer? Let's dig into it and see. And it is. Okay, so we're going to leave that alone for now. I can't really be bothered to explore that. I don't really care. I want to explore more of this biome. So we're going to bounce over here. Keep our, I guess, altitude. Keep our height. Because we were really high up there. Oh, and we almost lost it all, dude. This is a massive biome. This is huge. I mean, because it's got like a little flat area there. That may be cool to build. And then keep the rest of it as is. We got a slime island over there. Let's see if we can make it. I should be able to with this altitude. Holy cow, what a jump. That's got to be a new personal record for how far we've gone. I mean, there's just penguins, the flats here. This is cool. A down tree. The only tree in the biome. Oh, okay, there's more trees over there. My goodness, this is a massive biome. Cold desert. Oh, but yeah, if it's a cold desert, that means the sandstorms will pile up. All the sand will pile up on it. That's not as cool. That ruins the biome a little bit for me. Just a little bit. I mean, this is still a magnificent biome. What's that? Is that also snowy over there? Yep, it's snowy over there. Just making sure, because we are on the hunt for deserts. Now we're finding plenty of cold deserts and other weird wonky deserts, but not the sand deserts with just the normal sand that I would like. Oh my good, there's a snow dungeon. I don't think we found one of those before. I think that's a new structure for us. That's really cool. I imagine it's going to be similar to the normal desert. Is that also what's over there? Oh, okay, that could be beach. Could be, let's not get our hopes up too much yet. Could just be a normal beach. It's covered in snow. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. I see one of those meteorites too. I'm kind of scared of those. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a small percent chance that the radioactive things will spawn on top of them, but still I'm a little nervous. I am a little nervous of those. We do have our radiation detection system, so we may be okay. I don't want to get too close, though. Nothing's dying yet, but also I haven't really loaded that chunk, so I don't know. Should we just craft a boat? Yeah, we'll just craft a boat, I guess, and see what we can do. Let's grab one of these bad boys. I can't remember how to craft a boat. Oh, it's literally just 5 planks. That's nice and easy. I like that. And I would like to continue to explore the snow biome here. I mean, it just looks incredible. Even on the map, that looks insane. It doesn't do it justice for how steep these hills are. But I want to sail across to that island right there, because that could be the start of a desert. It could just be, I don't know, a beach or something. But it's snowy, which is piquing my interest. So let's see what it is. We do have one of those, I don't know what you want to call them, pillars that sometimes marks the entrance to those really, really, really radioactive areas. As of right now, I'm not getting anything, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and mine it. Do I need silk touch? I don't think I need silk touch, because, yeah, that's a meteor pillar. So this should be okay. We will mine it, and it's just, yeah, a little island. Yeah, well, this is just a very small snow island with sand. Nothing spectacular here. But, okay. Right as I say that, I start getting radiated. I see the fish are getting radiated too. Oh, God. Oh, yo, there's another. Oh, my God. I must be right on top of it. So that's very strange. There must be another one of those radioactive structures underneath it. I don't know. I was there for a while and nothing bad happened to me. And then all of a sudden it just started, with half and then 1, and then it got up to 4. And I have a feeling if I sail back there, it's going to be even higher now. I'm going to decontaminate myself. Probably wasn't the smartest to do it on gravel. Nothing's showing. There's a lot of water there, though. Normally water kind of fights back radiation. So I don't know if that was helping me there at first and it just eventually got to me. I'm not exactly sure how the radiation works, but that island started radiating the hell out of me, just like the last time I found one of those pillars. I'm a little too nervous to stay there and find out, because those things are incredibly deadly. I mean, this biome just keeps on going. Holy cow, look at this. It just keeps going. I mean, we were talking about finding a place to live. This has to be it, right? Like, there's no way we don't end up living here in this mountain, or at least having a home in this mountain biome. I mean, this is absolutely magnificent. This is beautiful. Oh, we're going to be just short. Oh! Okay, that actually scared me. That actually scared me a lot, but I landed on a jellyfish. Yeah, okay, I landed on I thought I was getting radiation there for a second. I was like, well, we're screwed. But nope, that was just a jellyfish that poisoned me, so we are still in business. Don't count us out yet. We've officially found another biome. This is something different connected to the mainland here, not a little island or anything. Oh, there's one of those birds again. What is that? What did it drop? It's one of those really fast birds. It only dropped feathers and bones again. That is strange. I don't know what that is. For the life of me, I do not know what that is. I do see that tower over there. I don't think that's a dungeon. I think that's just a tower. And already, we are getting pretty far in this direction. And I'm going to be honest, there's not a whole lot that is intriguing or super interesting in this direction. There's that radiation thing. I mean, the mountains are just absolutely beautiful. God, you can still see them over there. They are just incredible. My goal now is to find a village with the waystone. I want to find a new village. And then we're going to teleport back to the previously discovered areas, like the first village or whatnot. And we're just going to kind of fill it out a little bit, or even near the Kiwi villages. We're just going to fill out the map there just a little bit more, because I can zoom out and show you. Yeah, up here's kind of wonky. But yeah, I'm so far away from home, and yeah, I'm exploring this continent and whatnot, but just in between it, there's nothing. Up here, there's nothing. Like, I wouldn't hate to explore between where I am up here and down here. I mean, hell, we could start working our way back down in that direction. Let's just do that. Let's just start working our way south. And if I need to, I'll go back to that main continent over there and start working my way south. Because, yeah, it looks like this continent goes on for a while. Ideally, I was going to... Nope, that's a hummingbird. Also a very fast species of bird. Oh, someone just blew up. Yeah, I was going to continue to try to find a village, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that right now. All right, let's just hope it's not a blood moon night. We're going to try to sail over and sleep right as we get over there. What is that? Oh, it's a factory. Look at that. There's a factory there waiting for us. Okay, I'm glad I sailed across. Definitely not a desert. Looks like just beaches. I mean, that way may be a desert. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, that way over there kind of looked like a desert. We'll go check that out. Let's make landfall and sleep first. Yeah, see, there's a shark in the water. Yeah, he would have eaten my butthole. That would have been bad. That would have been bad news for all of us. Alrighty, yeah, we're going to leave this building alone for right now. I think we've done a fantastic job with exploring and looting so far. I don't want to keep going. I was just kind of wanted to see this biome here. If I could find a village with a waystone, that would be perfect. Well, now I can't stop, man. We are right on the edge of either finding a desert or finding a village. I feel like, oh my gosh, it's just teasing me. It's giving me a farm right there and then a standalone building. There's just these beaches everywhere. Yeah, I mean, we'll keep following it north, I guess. It's got me. I'm suckered in, man. What type of villager are you, buddy? What type of villager are you? You're just a green coat. No one cares about those. You're the least liked villager. If there was a tier list, you would be dead last. That's why he's exiled. He's exiled from the village because no one likes him. A mesa? Oh, we have not found a mesa before. That's a mesa, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, this is what we get for being curious. Oh, this is a reward in itself. Are you kidding me? This is awesome. And then there's another one of those buildings down there. Cool. I'm going to make sure I mark it. That building right there. The terracotta, I mean, we are going to be needing terracotta for a lot of structures. This is the dungeon. I was just going to ask if this was a dungeon. Okay. So, yeah, that is a reward in itself. Okay, I don't even care about not finding a desert now. I mean, technically, this kind of is considered a desert to some. Some people may deem this as a desert. I'm going to go ahead and fill out the entire biome. We may have to come back here and create a terracotta mine at some point and just start mining down some of these hills. This is awesome. This is deserving of a waystone, to be honest with you. I think it is. Oh, wow. We even have one of those abandoned mine shafts that these biomes have. That is awesome. One of those above ground abandoned mine shafts. That's awesome. No, that is freaking cool. We've been needing that. We will have to come back and explore this at some point. There is another one of those pillars out there. I am almost nervous. I almost don't want to go out there. We got a dead forest over there. Okay, yeah, that looks too eerie. It could be nothing, but yeah, those pillars just scare me. Looks like we've done a pretty good job at exploring this entire biome. I told you, man, something was just pulling me in. It suckered me right in, and now I'm exploring. Well, I was going to say I'll be right back, but we found an antenna in a desert, and oh my goodness, we even got a desert temple. Holy cow, that is what we've been looking for. Okay, we've hit the jackpot here recently. It's not a desert, it's one of those misty meadows or whatever they're called. Right? Is that what it is? Let me walk into it and actually find out here. Some sort of shrubland. I have no clue how to pronounce that. I'm going to be honest with you. We even have one of those like Egyptian statue looking things over there. That is pretty cool. That is awesome. Was that a ravine? I couldn't even tell. I think that was a ravine there. Let me make sure I'm filling all this stuff out. Now, it's not a very big desert. It's not a very big desert at all, and it's relatively flat, so that more than likely means I'm never going to demolish it. I'm probably just going to leave what's here. Because I don't want to just destroy every desert I find just because I need sand. I mean, there's other ways to get sand I was looking at. We could go down those routes. I was kind of hoping to just find another massive desert, almost an ugly desert, that we could just rip apart, but so far no luck. We got another structure over there. Man, it's hard to stop exploring. We are just finding so much. Man, oh, we got several more pretty biomes over here. Look at this. We got one of those flower biomes that I always love. And they got the beautiful beaches. And then, yeah, you got, it's almost like wheat or whatever. One of those biomes. Very, very pretty. Well, I mean, one thing's for sure. I am getting farther and farther away from home. So we are going to have to probably smack down a waystone and pick it up another day. I don't know. I guess we'll call it furthest north. Because that is pretty much where we are. We are extremely, extremely, extremely far north. Man, I just love exploring this mod pack. I hope some of you guys do as well. I know it's not the most exciting stuff in the world, but I know something about just loading new chunks for the first time, exploring. Every time you step foot on a new biome, all of its secrets, all the new stuff we found. Even this episode, episode 32, we have found new biomes, new structures, you know. Like, what is there out there that we don't know about at this point in time? Oh, gosh. Yeah, I almost went smack dab into that lava pit right there. We'll bounce this way. Looks like that's a dungeon. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a dungeon or a house. Backtracking a little bit here. We're going back through the flower biome. Just absolutely beautiful, man. I can't believe how pretty this biome is. It is. Oh, and there's a village. Oh, thank goodness I doubled back. I saw the dungeon. We found a lot of dungeons without villages, but normally, you know, I thought dungeons and villages go together. Hasn't been the case for a while. But yeah, we found a new village here, and it is in a very pretty biome. That is awesome. That is great news. I'm hearing zombies. That is less great news. I have some dirt in here. Let's go ahead and use that. Help these villagers out a little bit. Let's check out what they have in here. Some emeralds. Absolutely going to take those. That one village, the Kiwi villages, have absolutely drained me of emeralds, so we'll take every village we can get. Thankfully, it's not a blood moon. I'm going to go ahead and rename this one to Northernmost Village. I don't know if that's even true. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's definitely true. It's true by a while. The last two villages I found are definitely southeast of here, so we are safe. That is good. And we're going to leave this village alone for now. But now we have a waystone. That way I don't have to use my waystone. It's really like a worst case scenario, last resort, if you would. Just in case I get myself into a pickle, I like having that extra waystone. I don't know what type of spawner this is. It's a stray. That stinks. I was hoping for Vindicator. Now, thankfully, we did get a Vindicator spawner. That is good news. That is great news. Why do I hear like a zombie? Is a zombie walking up on me? I hope not. I hope not at all. We are going to work our way south. We're going to go southeast, kind of just work in that direction. We'll explore stuff. We don't have to just straight line it, but we're going to try to get close to home now. And I'll cut if I find anything spectacular. I don't want this episode to be too long. There's been a lot of exploring, so that is a check in the box. But yeah, we'll cut back if I find anything cool. I mean, I think that Deems is pretty cool. Look at that mountain, man. If you're one of the people that like the terrain like I do, that is a pretty mountain. That looks cool. It looks like a jungle or something next to it as well, and it is. I think we're gonna go check that out. I'll meet you over there. It is called an overgrown cliff, and that is exactly what it is. I mean, that is a perfect description. It is beautiful. Even the jungle itself looks like it has a slightly different type of tree than the normal jungle. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't figure out the name. I'm trying to find one within reach. That works. Mahogany. Okay. Yeah, that is a new type of wood as well. I kind of mentioned it last episode, but I would like to go around and get saplings from every type of tree we've discovered. At some point, that will be a goal. That could be an off-camera goal. That could be an on-camera goal, too, though. I mean, that isn't the most boring thing ever. I could think of some more boring activities. But, yeah, we'll have to do that at some point. I probably should do it now while I'm here, but I've already missed so many different types of saplings. It's not even worth it. We might as well just do it all at once at some point. Oh, these are just straight up hostile. They're a lot bigger than I thought they were, too. I thought they were only hostile at night. These guys are just hostile all the time. Okay. Keep coming. Keep coming. You know what? I got a gun. Yeah, that's right, pal. That's right. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. I'll take out the whole pack, baby. I'll take out the whole pack. Give me that stuff. We got some snowy wolf pelts. Oh, God, there's more. Oh, we'll take the whole forest if I have to. Keep them coming, baby. Keep them coming. I got ammunition. I got ammunition. Well, we found a village, and it would appear that it is also a new village, and we missed it by that much. Oh, my gosh. Not even a full chunk away. If we would have just kept going straight, we would have found this village. Now, there's another meteorite pillar there. That scares me. Should I hang out here? Let me raid the village as fast as possible, if I can, without the lag spike. Let me go into this blacksmith here. Whoops. Oh. Well, it has some parts. My inventory is officially a mess. Just in case you were concerned. Yes, it is. It is a mess. Let's go get that waystone over there. I see it. I see that waystone right there. We'll snag it. And just in case that meteorite pillar is telling the truth and that it is radioactive here, I'll go over there. I will head over there, and we'll see if we start getting radiation. I was just kind of doing a lap here, making sure I didn't forget anything. Doesn't appear so. There's that factory. We've already found that factory. So that is good news. Let's continue. I'm really curious how these things work. I almost want to load up a duplicate. Oh, yeah. It's radioactive. It's radioactive. Holy cow. Yup, the grass is dying. Oh, there's a crashed ship under the ground, too. Ooh, I wonder if I can mine any of this. You know, we may not even be able to mine it. Let's just go for the loot. Yup. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, no. That's from the loot I picked up, isn't it? Okay, yep. Let's pick it all up. Dump as much as I can. There we go. Let's pick all that stuff up and let's get out of here. Yeah, that is... We have found... Oh, my God. These are hostile. Oh. Wait a minute. We have firearms. Oh, God, I missed. Those things are mean, man. They're quick. They are quick and mean. That is a bad combination. But, yeah, we have a downed ship here. And we found a second radioactive pillar. 2 in 1 episode. For a total, we know where 3 of these are now. Look at that thing spread. Oh, man, this ship is going to be in it fast. Look at that thing spread. And you may be asking me, why am I just standing here? I should be running. It is a solid question. To be honest, I kind of want it to expand. I want to see how big this gets. I'm going to sleep. Hopefully before the radiation reaches me. I want to see how big it gets because that village may be fucked. I'm going to be honest with you. We may Just rename that village to the radioactive village. And that is why I kind of prepared a little bit and said, hey, I'm going to raid it now. Oh, yeah, that village is cooked, dude. That village is absolutely cooked. I'm already in the radiation. I am already in the radiation. I could bounce back like a tree length or two. Here we go. Yeah, we'll do that. We are on the edge of radiation. We are about the same distance from that pillar as the village is at this point. You can see how close. I mean, it's right there. That's within the village boundaries. The villagers. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, it is within 10 blocks of the village right now. Those villagers are dead. They're as good as gone. Unfortunate. Just a bad spawn for the village. Yeah, look at the tree limbs die, dude. We are probably going to start getting a little bit of radiation here in just a second. Tunnel's already gone. I mean, I could mine a little bit, maybe. Just try our best to mine what we can before it goes completely radioactive and I can't be here anymore. Yep, let's go. Let's go. 2 rads. Yep, we got a boogie. We got a boogie. We got a little bit. We got some material from that crashed ship, so... I mean, worst case scenario. We got the chest, too, so that's a win in my book. I consider that a win. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate that spawned like that. That is just bad luck, to put it nicely. Or put it bluntly, I guess. Oh yeah, it has officially reached the village. You can see the grass in the trees at the village are dying. So yeah, that's unfortunate, man. That is really unfortunate. That is crazy, man. We found 2 of those in one episode. The other one's under the ocean. Alrighty, I am back. And, yep, it is still spreading. Okay, that's what I was going to get into. I am here a whole nother day. It's been 2 days in real life. I got off the world. I came back. So what's happening? I'm trying to explain it in the best way I can without getting actually just completely irradiated. How I think radiation works is it works in a circle. Like, it'll do one chunk at a time. So it'll do that chunk, that chunk, that chunk, this chunk with the chunk I'm on, so on and so forth, and just keep going in a circle. And that's how it supposedly spreads. That's kind of what I'm picking up. So I was kind of watching the leaves on that side disappear and then work its way all the way around. And now I'm getting radiated here, where I was standing here for probably a full minute and I wasn't getting any. So I think it's still slowly spreading. What I want to do, and I don't have to do it right now, but at some point I would like to come here, let it fully spread to whatever its full, I don't know, circumference is of the radiation, and then go from there and then kind of build like a fence or something around it, so I know, hey, do not stand here, you will die, type of deal. You can see it's slowly starting to turn there. I was kind of zooming in, and there's just so many, like, oh, I'm a little bit too far now, but there's so many saplings, seeds, dead birds, just a lot of dead stuff essentially in that area. But I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna just kind of let this be here. I imagine that village is very much radiated. What we're going to do is we're going to work our way back south. We're just going to kind of follow the edge of what we've discovered here. Work our way south back into the snow biome somehow. I can't believe we haven't discovered the full snowy mountain biome here. It's huge. That's got to be the biggest biome so far. I mean, I think it's a couple different biomes, but it's still massive. And then we're going to just kind of follow it all the way to the south here, link in down to the first village, and just kind of color in the book, if you will, or color in the image. Here, let me zoom back up. Color in the book. Try to fill out this middle section here. There's a huge area here. I mean, there could be anywhere from 1 to 10 villages in this area that we have just been all the way around. We just haven't, like, connected the 2 dots yet. We haven't gotten what's in the middle. So we're going to do that. I'm only going to cut to it if we find something exciting. This episode's already about an hour. I already edited last part, so I don't want to take too long. Funny enough, it didn't take all that long. We're in a biome called a steppe, and there's a lot of desert stuff here. I think this structure has gold underneath. It does, yeah. I was going to say, if I remember correctly, I thought that structure in particular had gold. I'm going to mine it all. Might as well. We've been on the hunt for sandstone and stuff. And then we got a temple next to us. I think we're going to raid this real quick. I'm going to make sure it's not a blood moon here, and then we're going to raid this. Okay, that's a well over there. 2 wells, a well there, a well there. It kind of looked like a waystone there at first, but yeah, I don't think this is a dungeon that goes underground. This is more like an above ground dungeon. So I think we're going to barge in there and see what we can do. We need to sleep first. Well, it looks like this pond kind of broke the corner of this area. You can see there's an entrance there. We're going to go in through the main entrance. I don't know. We'll see. I like to mine these down just because of how much sandstone and stuff they offer. I probably am not going to do that right now. We'll just go in and actually raid it. But yeah, you break in. And then we got to make entry. And there's probably going to be a lot of mobs in here. If I remember correctly, I used to check these structures out a lot in my last world. I think these are cave spiders in here. So we got to be somewhat careful Those are the worst type of spider. We got to be very careful. I think I'm accidentally going the right way to get like the most overpowered loot. Yeah, I think that's 100% the direction I went. I think I accidentally went the right way from memory. Yep. There is a trap here. Oh my goodness. I almost got screwed. Oh no. Can I take her out before she poisons me? Nope. Oh my goodness. Well, that didn't go according. I knew what to expect. I literally said I know what's coming, and I still failed, so. And they are spawning as many people over there as they possibly can. Yeah, and if you get here in time, you can actually mine these dispensers and get some spawn eggs. I remember doing that in the last world, but... the mobs unfortunately spawned and triggered all of them, so that's okay. We're not going to get any of that, but that's cool. At least I didn't get stuck in there. That would have been an immediate death. So, yeah, okay. This room has been secured. You know what? I want these sticky pistons, though. I'll tell you that. I went through all that. I better be getting the sticky pistons. Let's see if we can go upstairs. It sounds like there are a ton of mobs up there. Actually, wait. Yeah, there's a whole nother direction here. Yeah, that's right. This is the chamber or whatever you want to call it. The tomb. I don't remember if there's a trap in here, though. I am not seeing any. Let's just go ahead and mine it all real quick. Aha! There you go. You got 2 blocks of gold, curse of vanishing, curse of binding. I don't even know why you would want that, to be honest. That's kind of a waste. That's kind of a waste to have. Why would you even keep those books? I feel like I should throw them away, but I'm not the smartest guy out there, so I'm going to keep them anyway. Let's go ahead and actually grab some blocks, just by judging on how loud it is above us up there. I have a feeling we may need to box ourselves in or box ourselves out. Something. We'll see. Oh, God. Yep, I should have waited. I should have waited. Okay. How much ammo? I only have 8 rounds. Oh, 7 rounds. You gotta be kidding me, dude. They keep doing the same move. Oh, my God. They keep doing the same move to me, and I keep falling for it every single time. All right, there we go. Let's reload. Oh, God. There's so many. Are there more? Are there more? Oh, God, there's so many in there. Oh, it wouldn't shoot. It had like a delayed reaction, like lag. I'm not even joking, dude. Oh, that sucks. Oh my God. Yeah, it's delayed. I don't know why. It's like it was like a full second late after I clicked the button. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay, I am going to be honest. I don't think we will ever need a cave spider spawner. Am I going to mine it? Oh my God, why would you spawn? I broke it. We got robbed. We got absolutely robbed. I don't think we're ever going to need a cave spider spawner, but just in case, I went ahead and mined it with silk touch. Might as well. It's just a normal chest. Projectile protection. Not the greatest thing in the world. There still are a lot of spiders somewhere. Will it be over here? No. Whoops, that was a misclick. This way is empty. That is good news. Oh, God damn it. All right, I got him. I got him. I got him. Ah! Ah! Oh, my God. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Come on, Spencer. You've trained for this. You've trained for this. I see it. It was delayed again. It was. Oh, my God. That's so stupid. The game knows when I'm in trouble, and it just makes me miss. Yep, I see you in there. Got him. Oh, God, there's another. Ow! Ow! Oh! Composure, guys. Come on. Oh, God. All right, I'm a little cheeky bastard for that one. All right, let's grab all the loot. I think that is it. I think we are good. It is a normal chest. We can open it. We got a gapple. That's not bad. There's some okay stuff in here. We'll focus more on all of our loot once we get home. Let's just get out of here. Get back on track, man. Holy cow. Oh! Nope, they're still not done spawning. He was quiet, man. He was quiet. You thought I would have heard him, but I didn't. That's a husk spawner. Now, that's a little strange because there's a husk spawner in here, but no husks spawned. That is a little weird. I'm not going to complain about that, though. I don't really care. Let's leave this building. I think I'm going to come back and tear it down. As much as I like these buildings, we won't tear it down until we find another one. How about that? Because I'd like to keep one of these as like a monument or something, like just because it looks cool. You know, at some point, turn it into part of the map, part of the lore. But, you know, I don't like the location of this one. I mean, that one looks similar to, I don't know. We'll figure it out at another day. Let's get back on our journey. Where are we? We are going... Oh, we need to go southeast. Okay, so let's do that. Which way is southeast? I believe it's this way. This biome is massive, dude. Look, we're already back in a snow biome. This is insane. I actually cannot believe how massive this biome is. Hey, look at that. We bounced ourselves right into a village. I saw a dud beneath us there. Yeah, there's another dud bomb. But yeah, we'll take a gander at this village here. Nothing really super cool at this village. I'm going to bounce that way. It's a little bit over to the southwest. It's just pulling me this direction. I see wells. I see cactus. I see farms. I am curious what is over here. Oh, people are taking damage. That's not good. Yep, we better leave. Well, I got to bounce over to that building to get it on the map. That way I know it's here in case I ever look for one of these buildings. Oh, and then there's another village to the north. Oh, man, it's just sucking me in the wrong direction again. Okay, I see this village actually has some stuff. We got to... What was that? Oh, it was, okay, I saw an all-black, like, villager-looking dude. I was like, I don't remember, like, a ninja, you know, or something. I don't know what he was. Yeah, he's one of the magic dudes. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, there's a waystone here, a blacksmith, one of these buildings. I don't know exactly what they're called, but it has to do with the immersive engineering mod. I was trying to remember the name of the mod there. But yeah, we'll check this village out real quick. I don't know why every single villager's getting stuck on these fences, but we're going to remove them. And then we're going to keep those, because I use both of those somewhat often. So I don't think that last village had a waystone, so just because it does not, I'm going to go ahead and name this village Furthest West, and we'll go from there. We'll come back at some point. You know, I could have just activated it and changed the name, I realized. There we go, Furthest West. So now we have a Furthest North, or northernmost, southernmost, stuff like that. Furthest south. Yeah, I should have made them all match. Look at me not be consistent. Shocker. But yeah, now we have a furthest north, west, and south. Don't have an east one yet, but we really haven't gone off really far to the east yet. So maybe that's something we'll do in the future. I see a spawner. That structure right there tells me that it has a spawner. And we've been on the hunt for Vindicator spawners. So I'm hoping... Fingers crossed, this is one of those. And it's Vex. Okay. Well, I can never imagine myself needing a Vex spawner. Vex have to be like one of the worst 3 mobs in the game. I know I've said this before. I'll say it again. They phase through blocks. There's really nothing you can do with them for them. They just suck. They just all around, they suck. Unfun mob. They stink. You can't grind it. Can't really do much with it. Just in the off chance, for whatever reason, I need them. I will keep that spawner, but I do not think I'm ever going to need it. I do not like Vex, and I think I will be okay. We're going to double back to this village up here. Oh, but it's sucking me in down here, dude. Look at that. There's a farm. I know it wants me to. See, this farm led me to that village. I want to do it really, really bad. On the map, this kind of looks like a Grand Canyon looking deal. I don't know why. It looks like all the terrain's really high above the rivers, and the rivers kind of cut through like a canyon. Kind of cool. But yeah, we're going to go check for a waystone over here. I didn't really do a solid check, so I want to just double back real quick. Actually, looking at the river, it is in a canyon. Look at that. That is pretty cool. I like that. Really cool terrain there. Oh, man. Good thing I doubled back. I definitely did not see this waystone the first time I saw it. One of them, Tavon Star, just stepped on the landmine. Unlucky for you, my brother. Holy cow. That was not good. But yeah, we're going to bounce back to the south. Still working our way. Whoa, that's a new biome. That is a new biome. We have not seen this biome before. Oh, what is it? Lavender. It's a lavender field. What is this? I want to see what the wood is called. I've never heard of that type of wood, like even like ever. That is the first time I've ever seen that word. I swear to God, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't want to butcher it. This is a fucking cool biome. Are you kidding me? I know I already said it, but it's been 2 days in real life for me since I've last been on this world. So I haven't said it in a couple days for me, just a couple minutes for you guys probably. But this is why I love adventuring. The second you think you've seen it all, found it all, something like this will spawn, and you're like, wow, that was worth it. That was cool. That is a very pretty biome. That is awesome. And then we got like a dark oak forest over here too. And I don't know if it's red because of, oh no, that can't be a dark oak forest. What type of biome is this? Why is it red? Is that just because it's autumn? It's called swampland and it's just a normal oak tree. So that must just be because it's autumn. But that's crazy. That is really pretty. That is, I can't believe it turns this red. That is weird. This is weird to see in a swamp. I don't know if it's just the vines that are making it so weird for me. Maybe. That is cool. Yeah, a couple of cool biomes here. Another dud right there. Well, you can tell we're close to spawn because there's just swampland everywhere. And that is pretty much what our spawn is. In every direction from spawn, it's just swamp or another tropical looking biome for quite a ways. So we have just about made it. That's got to be quicksand. Do not want to fall in that. That would not be good. Oh boy, and we missed our jump. Oh, we found a missile silo. Oh, and it hasn't been raided. Cool. We better sleep first. Oh, we just got 2 missiles. We got a cluster missile and a high explosive missile and an airstrike designator for carpet bombing. That is a hell of a chest. That is cool. I'm happy with that one. We haven't found a whole lot of those. Normally I find a lot of missile silos, but we have not found a whole lot in this Let's Play, or this playthrough, I guess we should say. That is okay, though. To be fair, I don't have a reason to use missiles yet, so that's something. I knew that one was coming. Whoa! We got ourselves a pretty gnarly forest fire here. Oh yeah, it is burning. Alrighty, we have officially made it all the way back to our first village. I'm going to double check that this building is rated because it doesn't really look like it. But then we are going to return home and call it an episode. I was starting to explore up here to the north, but just because it's the fall and winter, everything's really kind of brown. And I feel like it would look a lot prettier in the spring or summer when everything's green. Also, mainly because whatever I loaded as for the first time on my map is what it's going to be forever. So the whole world just looks kind of brown and orange and obviously fall and winter like, and it's not the prettiest thing in the world. It doesn't look like I've rated this building, so I'm going to do that and then I'll be back for the outro. Alrighty, the building has been secured. Oh, there's another one right next to it. God damn it, I might have to do that one as well. I wanted to show you what's in this crate before I broke it down. We have another supply drop requester and a carpet bomber. Very, very cool. Let's grab all of that. I think I have to go next door now. It's calling my name. Okay, we weren't quite able to finish that second building. My inventory is completely screwed. I have not been sorting it at all. If you have OCD, I'm sorry. This is probably a really bad part of the episode for you. You're struggling, and I know. I'm sorry. I am here for you. I do apologize, but it's not going to get fixed on camera. So with that, we're going to go home, and we're going to call that an episode, man. What an adventure. Before I end it, let's go ahead and go inside real quick. I'm safe out here, but I have like I think I have 5 full backpacks from this adventure. All right, don't laugh at me, but it took me a while to figure out my inventory to get all 5 backpacks in my inventory. But I have absolutely every single item I have gotten from that adventure. 5 full backpacks worth. Starting off hot, the original backpack. This one's like half full of our own tools. So most of the stuff here in the bottom doesn't really count. But this whole top half is stuff we found. Normally I try to keep like stackable items in this backpack, but I just gave up halfway through. Then we have this one. This is another full backpack. I mean, just the amount of guns, batteries, there's armor and stuff I can break down. Airstrike detonators. It looks like I put my 84 millimeter rocket and my recoil rifle in here. I don't even know actually if those are no, it's not. These are the ones I use, the 4 and the 1. So I found a bunch more rockets and stuff. Just so much gold armor from that one pyramid. I mean, there's just tools for Ender IO, got HBM stuff, just missiles, just so much in here. 3 gold blocks. I don't even remember. Oh, never mind. I remember where the third one came from. We got a ton of sand and sandstone. This is all sandstone right here. So we do have a little bit of both. We got enchanting books. We got all kinds of nonsense. And for the 5th and final backpack, once again, just all kinds of material. I mean, the last 2 backpacks were mostly blocks and stuff, I guess, lava, batteries and stuff. But we did get some supply drop requesters. Speaking of which, my inventory, another airstrike, supply drop requester, all kinds of nonsense. We're going to sort out our inventory, and then I'm probably going to get off for the night, I believe. So with that, man, I hope you all enjoyed. Please let me know if you liked the episode. Did a lot of adventuring. Thank you, as always, for the support. And I will catch you all in the next one. Yeah, we got some work to do sorting our inventory.